Episode 31 of Ask a Web Op.
And I'm back.
Hey everyone, this is episode 31 of Ask a Web Op, and if you're just joining us, maybe you haven't seen our videos, this is our 31st episode.
It's crazy.
Yeah, where people ask us marketing or social media questions, and we answer them. And today we're going to talk about Instagram's algorithm change and how you can prepare for that.
Yeah, so like she just said, Instagram's having an algorithm change, which you see this in a lot of different platforms. Facebook's constantly changing their stuff, and now Instagram's kind of hopping on it. So we just kind of want to talk about how businesses can prepare for that algorithm to change. So the first thing we wanted to talk about was just being kind of going back to like the artsy roots of Instagram and being creative and just having a clear and present aesthetic to your post. Just make sure that it is a clear picture. And we've noticed that people who have lighter pictures versus darker also get more likes on things and more engagement. So just making sure it's a good quality image. And just doing things that are, I guess, not necessarily sell, but things that are more human interest.
Exactly.
And like you were just talking to a friend, kind of.
Exactly. High quality content is how you are going to beat Instagram's algorithm change.
Yes.
And another way to do it, so like she said, go back to your artistic roots, but also be very subtle with your branding. So, as a brand, you should definitely brand your images, but make sure it's not so much where it's distracting.
Yeah.
Make sure it is still branded, like I said, but make it still flow within your Instagram feed so people aren't like, what is this?
Yeah.
This is a brand in my personal feed. Because, people feel very attached to their
Yeah.
Instagram feed. And
So
if you're invading their space like that, it can be very, very invading.
Yeah.
So.
And kind of going back to what we said earlier too is about being very personal with your posts. So just having like very human to human sort of interaction. Like think about what you look at on your feed on a daily basis and like what it is that makes you engage with those. And a lot of the times it's just seeming like someone's talking to you like a friend. It's a very personal conversation. And so think outside the box, be creative with that because there's a lot you can do with it.
I agree. And then also, we really feel that this new algorithm change is going to be very similar to Facebook's algorithm because they're owned by the same people. So usually on Facebook, when you can get high engagement on a post, lots of comments, lots of likes, it's usually shown at the top of your newsfeed. And we feel that for Instagram, it's going to be the same way. So include a call to action on your posts. Make them like your post. Say, like this if you love XYZ, whatever that might be. Or even have them tag a friend in your comments. That more engagement on that post will shoot your post to the top of that new news feed that they're showing.
It's very true. You can do a lot with call to action. You can do fill in the blank. Like here, I don't know. I was doing a fill in the blank earlier today, and it was just like, here's my favorite thing about so-and-so company, fill in the blank. Or something like that. There's a lot of different call to action things that you can do. But the call to action ones are the ones that I've noticed that people engage with the most because you're literally telling them to engage with you. So, but yeah, I think that kind of wraps up the Instagram change.
As it kind of rolls out, we will keep you guys updated on what we see and some other tips. But just now, preparing for that change to happen, we suggest you start this now because high quality is going to win.
Definitely. All right.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
See you next week.